In the U.S., baby boomers are sometimes divided into two groups. The boomers born between 1946 and somewhere in the mid-50s, usually 1954 to 1956, are called leading-edge boomers, or occasionally alpha boomers. Those born from the mid-50s to 1964 and occasionally 1965 are referred as the trailing-edge boomers, or Generation Jones. Leading-edge boomers are some of those people you would associate with the 1960s counterculture. They weren't usually the ones leading the movements, that was people from older generations usually, but some participated in the civil rights movements and feminist movements, for example. Of course, not all leading-edge boomers were hippies or activists.
It's okay, I'm used to it. I lived through the 60s.
There was also a sizable backlash in the opposite direction.
She had friends who were socialists.
Oh my God.
And as Generation Jones entered adulthood, the West was moving in a more conservative direction. Members of the trailing edge boomer cohort were children during things like Watergate and the oil crisis, and young adults when AIDS was discovered. There's some variation even within this cohort as well. For example, the very youngest are obviously a bit closer to Generation X and were even in high school when MTV came out. One article states, the latest of the late boomers were born the year of the Beatles' first American tour. The earliest of the early boomers would have been 18 years old and screaming in the audience. Another